Yeah. They see the smile, they don't see the stitches. They hear the victories, they never heard the screams behind them. This is everything I never said. Yeah. I grew up where the mirrors only show what I lacked. Every dream on my shoulders felt like bricks on my back. Mama prayed every night, I could hear every word, but the silence in my soul was still louder than church. I was chasing validation from a world full of strangers, looking for applause while I danced with the dangers. Everybody loves a fire when it lights up the sky. Nobody stays around to ask what had to die. I've been stabbed by expectations, cut by my own doubt. Built a prison in my mind that I couldn't climb out. Every keep your head up sounded empty to me, when the person in the mirror was my own enemy. I've smiled through funerals that happened inside, buried pieces of myself that I never let cry. Now they ask how I'm standing after all that I've seen, because pain taught me lessons comfort never could teach. Strength means hiding every scar, that maybe people never knew who we are. Sometimes surviving is the loudest prayer, even when nobody knows the weight you bear. This is the weight I wear, heavy enough to bend the air. Every scar has a voice that still calls my name. Every loss lit another flame. I kept walking through the darkest nights, searching for hope with no street lights. If I inspire one soul somewhere, then every pound was worth the weight I wear. My anxiety shook hands with my ambition. Both promised me success with different conditions. One said work until your body gives away, the other whispered you'll never be okay. So I ran faster than my fears could breathe, but no matter how far they were running with me. Money can't purchase a peaceful mind, fame can't replace what your heart can't find. I watched fake love disappear overnight, like shadows that vanish the moment it's bright. Funny how people only notice your climb, never count the years or respect the time. Every failure carved another line in my skin, but every lesson built the champion within. Now I don't chase crown just to feel complete, because the strongest kings are the ones defeat couldn't keep. If my heart breaks again, I'll build another one. If my faith falls apart, I'll learn to become one. If the road disappears beneath my feet, I'll become the road. If the mountain grows higher than my hope, I'll become the cloud. Dear younger me, I'm sorry you believed you weren't enough. You spent years trying to earn love that should've never had conditions. You apologized for taking up space, shrank your voice so others felt bigger. You confused loneliness with peace and silence with healing. But hear me now, those tears water roots you couldn't see. Those storms strengthen muscles your soul would need. The people who walked away made room for the purpose that was walking towards you. The nights you begged for answers were preparing you to become one. This is the weight I wear, forged by the pain I chose to bear. Every battle became my foundation, every setback became preparation. The world can judge the scars they see, but they'll never know what they mean to me. I'm not alive because life was fair, I'm alive because I carry the weight I wear. And if tomorrow tries to break my soul, it'll only remind me how far I've grown. I'm still standing, still breathing, still believing, and I keep carrying the weight I wear, until that weight becomes the wings that lift me into the person I was always meant to be. You don't become unbreakable by avoiding pain. You become unbreakable by surviving what was supposed to destroy you. This isn't the end of my story. It's the proof that I never stopped writing it. Yeah. Look at these hands. They used to hold dreams. Now they hold the ashes of everything I thought would last. But maybe even ashes can grow something new. I was building castles where the ocean touched the sand. Thought forever had a home inside these broken hands. Every promise turned to smoke the moment winds appeared. Now I'm shaking hands with everything I ever feared. I gave my loyalty to people who just love my light, then disappear the second darkness filled my nights. Funny how the loudest cheers can fade without a sound, leaving only echoes when there's nobody around. I carried expectations heavier than mountain stone, trying to prove my value while I questioned my own. Every mirror showed a face I barely recognized, the soul wearing confidence but crying in disguise. The battles that I fought were never seen outside. Every smile was camouflage for wars I couldn't hide. I became an actor in a life I didn't write, performing strength every single lonely night. How do you rebuild when your foundation disappears? How do you keep faith when it's drowning in your tears? Maybe every ending's just a fire in disguise, burning who you were so someone stronger can arise. Ashes in my head, that's all that's left of every broken plan. I watch my dreams dissolve like smoke into the sky. Still found a reason not to say goodbye. Ashes in my head, proof that I survived what I couldn't understand. If fire couldn't kill the hope inside my soul, then maybe I was never meant to lose control. Failure introduced itself before success said my name. Every closed door whisper, yeah, never changed. The people who believed in me became a shorter list until the only voice I had was trapped inside my chest. Depression wore a mask that looked a lot like peace. It told me pain would finally end if I just ceased. But somewhere in the silence underneath the fear, a quiet voice kept saying, your purpose still is here. I realized storms don't ask if you're prepared, they only test the strength you've secretly repaired. Diamonds don't apologize for pressure that they knew. Maybe every scar was carving something new. Set me on fire, watch me refuse to disappear. Turn my victories to dust, I still rebuild them here. Because ashes of the ending, the evidence I burned, evidence I lived, evidence I learned. Dear pain, you took almost everything from me. You stole sleep from my nights, peace from my mind, comfort from my heart. But you made one mistake. You thought suffering would teach me surrender. Instead, it taught me endurance. You thought loneliness would make me invisible. Instead, it introduced me to myself. You thought brokenness was weakness. Instead, it became the place where strength was born. Now every scar is a chapter, every tear is a sentence, every setback is punctuation, and every breath I take is another page the world said I never write. Ashes in my head, but fire still lives inside this man. You can burn the chapters, you can steal the pages, but you can never erase the author. Ashes in my hands, they remind me where I've been, not to keep me trapped in yesterday, but to prove I survived it. I wear these scars like medals, carry these memories like fuel, walk through every flame with my head held high, because the strongest people aren't the ones who never burn. They're the ones who learn how to rise from the ashes in their hands.
I buried my smile alive. You ever smile so long, you forget what your real face looks like? I did. Nobody knew. Nobody saw it. They just saw the version of me that I created to survive.
I buried my smile alive beneath the weight of expectations. Built a perfect looking house on top of broken foundations. Everybody clapped when I was standing on the stage, but nobody could hear the war that I was fighting in the cage. I learned how to laugh when my heart was bleeding out. I learned how to speak while I was drowning in my doubt. Every I'm okay was another well-disguised lie. Every sleepless night was another silent goodbye. I remember staring at the ceiling in the dark, wondering why every dream felt so far apart. Why the mirror showed a man I didn't recognize. Why the strongest part of me was just another disguise. I carried guilt like chains wrapped around my chest, trying to convince myself I was doing my best. But the pressure kept growing, the cracks kept spreading, and every road I like a dead ending. I wanted someone to notice I was falling apart, but I mastered the art of hiding scars in my heart. So I played the role, gave the crowd what they wanted to see, while losing every piece of who I used to be. And I know the truth was waiting in the shadows, and I know you can't heal what you refuse to show for so long. I kept my pain when nobody would find it, but pain is a voice, and eventually it reminds you. I bury my smile alive, thought nobody would know. Covered it with fake confidence and a heart made of stone. I was screaming inside while the whole world applauded, fighting battles alone, trying not to be haunted. But the truth survived, even when I tried to hide. I bury my smile alive. I bury my smile alive. I bury my Every scar got a story, every wound got a name. Every loss left a mark, every failure left a stain. I was carrying memories heavier than concrete, trying to run from the past with exhausted feet, looking for peace in places that could never be found, searching for a way out while digging underground. People see success, they don't see the sacrifice. They don't see the nights when you're questioning your life. They don't hear the voices telling you you're not enough. Don't see you in the storm when the weather gets rough. I was fighting myself more than anybody else, stacking everybody's needs above my own mental health, looking for validation like it could save my soul, not realizing self-worth isn't something you control. I became a stranger to the kid I used to be, one who had dreams before fear got the keys, before doubt moved in and started paying rent, before pain became the language every sentence meant. Still I kept moving, even when my faith got weak, still stood tall, even when my legs would shake beneath, because something deep inside refused to die, a tiny spark of hope I couldn't deny. I bury my smile alive, thought nobody would know. Covered it with fake confidence and a heart made of stone. I was screaming inside while the whole world applauded, fighting battles alone, trying not to be haunted. But the truth survived, even when I tried to hide. I buried my smile alive. I buried my smile alive. I buried my smile. Maybe strength isn't pretending you're okay. Maybe strength is admitting you're not. Maybe courage isn't hiding the pain. Maybe courage is facing every thought. Maybe healing begins the moment the mask falls, the moment the walls break, the moment you stop running and finally stand in the wreckage of everything you became just to survive. So I dug through the ruins of who I once was, through the fear, through the shame, through the dirt and the dust. Found pieces of myself that I thought were long gone. Found a fighter still standing after holding on so long. I learned pain can shape you, but it doesn't define you. The darkness may surround you, but it never holds you. Every setback taught lessons, every wound taught wisdom, every closed door prepared me for a different system. I stopped chasing perfection, started choosing growth, stopped measuring my value by the opinions of ghosts, started breathing deeper, started speaking my truth, started building the bridge to my forgotten youth. And for the first time in years, I looked myself in the eyes, not with hatred, not with guilt, not with lies, just honesty, just acceptance, just grace. And I realized the smile I buried was never completely gone. It was waiting for me to come home. I buried my smile alive, but somehow it survived through every storm and every tear, through every sleepless night. I was broken.
inside. The man I am today was built from every fight. I bury my smile alive, but tonight I brought it back to life.
Pain built my character. Yeah. They judge the scars, but never asked where they came from. They celebrated the victory, but never witnessed the war. See?
Pain didn't destroy me.
Pain
Built my character.
Yeah. I wasn't born fearless, I was born with fear. Learn to fight the darkness every single year. Every closed door made another lesson clear. Sometimes God whispers when the noise disappears. I remember nights I was losing my mind, looking for peace that I could never find. Everybody saw a smile across my face, nobody saw the tears I learned to hide in place. I carried expectations heavy in a stone, felt surrounded by the crowd but still alone. Every failure tried convincing me to quit. Every setback lit another candle that was lit. The mirror showed a stranger wearing my skin, smiling on the outside while collapsing within. Built a reputation nobody could replace, while secretly fighting battles face to face. Every scar became another chapter in my book. Every wrong decision changed the road I took. Every heartbreak carved another piece away, leaving only what was real enough to stay. Hey.
Pain made me question, pain made me bend,
But pain never got to decide how my
story would end.
Hey.
Pain built my character.
Not my excuses, the
Fire didn't burn me.
it burned my illusions. Every scar became proof that I survived another war. Every broken piece helped reveal who I really are. You can knock
Me down.
you can bury my name, but every time I rise, I'll never be the same.
Pain built my character.
Now nothing can steal the strength that suffering taught me to feel. Yeah, I stopped asking, why is this happening to me? Started asking, what is this teaching me? That's when everything changed. Pressure introduced me to patience. Failure introduced me to wisdom. Loneliness introduced me to purpose. Silence introduced me to God. The people who walked away made room for people who stayed. The dreams that fell apart made space better ones. The tears I cried alone, water seeds I couldn't yet see. Now I understand, not every loss is punishment. Sometimes it's preparation. If your heart feels heavy, keep walking. If your faith feels weak, keep believing. If your soul feels tired, keep breathing. Because storms never ask permission, but neither does sunrise. But neither does sunrise. Yeah. Now I wear my scars like medals on my chest, evidence I gave this life my very best. No more hiding underneath the perfect mask. I became the answer to the questions that I'd asked. Every mountain made my vision stronger still. Every valley taught me discipline and will. Every disappointment sharpened who I be. Pain unlocked the fighter sleeping inside me. I don't fear tomorrow like I feared before. I survived the battles, no one kept the score. Every broken promise pushed me to grow wise. Now I see the world through resurrected eyes. They can doubt me, they can laugh, they can leave, but they can never rewrite what I survived to achieve. Cause my worth was measured by applause. It was measured by every moment I refused to quit. Pain built my character,
Brick by brick,
scar by scar,
scar by scar,
prayer by prayer.
prayer by prayer.
I became stronger when
Thought I was finished.
I became wiser.
When I thought I was
I
lost,
became fearless.
I accepted fear. I became myself.
The moment I stopped,
Running from the fire,
pain built my character. And now every scar shines brighter than any crown. So if life has broken you, don't mistake brokenness for the end. Sometimes the strongest foundations are built from shattered stone. breathing through the battle. Yeah. If you're still breathing, you're still fighting. And if you're still fighting, your story isn't over. Yeah. Every sunrise found me carrying yesterday's weight, walking through the fire while believing it was fate. My heart wore the bruises my smile couldn't explain, learning how to stand in the middle of the rain. Every closed door echoed louder than before, but I kept reaching for another open door. The world saw the victories written on my face, they never saw the nights I begged for strength and grace. I lost people I thought would never let me go, found out loyalty is something actions show. Every broken promise cut a little deep, but it taught my soul what was worth trying to keep. I stumbled through the valleys with my head held high, even when the questions outweighed every why. I wasn't chasing comfort, I was chasing truth, trying to hold on to the fearless heart of youth. The storm kept calling my name, but I refused to answer with surrender. Every breath became a promise that I would live another day. I'm breathing through the battle, one heartbeat at a time. Every scar reminds me I survived the climb. The darkness tried to break me, but it couldn't steal my light. As long as I keep breathing, I'll keep winning every fight. No matter how heavy, no matter how long, I'm breathing through the battle until I become strong. Pain became a teacher that never missed the class, showing me that every season eventually will pass. The mountain wasn't there to prove that I was small, it was there to show me I could rise above it all. Hope is in the feeling that never shakes with fear. Hope is taking one more step when the ending isn't clear. Faith isn't pretending that the road is always bright. Faith is choosing forward in the middle of the night. I learned my greatest victories started deep within. When I stopped counting losses, it started growing again. The mirror finally showed someone I could trust, a soul still standing after rising from the dust. Maybe courage is breathing when your lungs feel heavy. Maybe strength is believing